Hello, everyone. This is the DCI agent here. I'd like to think we're close to finishing up our playthrough of Beacon Pines. I have no idea. We solve a lot of the mysteries here in this town, certainly. And the only thing we can do is use this new charmer guide here in our confrontation with Mr. Nuncreed. And he's going to give us some malice.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this to all be over. Of course. I'm sure we'll all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check the roll at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca. You know, your dad and I were good friends back in the day, supposedly. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. Alright, this is after Roxy met up with us with Wood and I came down this way. Solomon. Or should I say, Sharper? These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know the festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
You shut down your conversation? Where are you going? Anything to say, book lady? He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. But my problems always seems to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
I know you're up to some shady stuff in there. What the side gate?
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
That's house. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go to the treehouse. That's what I was doing in this timeline. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Moodwell? I work here now. I'm unable to locate you in our staff role. Well, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Sakura said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Whoa. You get a wrench to the noggin sticking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junking, Sonny. Do that in private. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junking? I might as well ask the same thing to you. Find anything good? Ever since perennial harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. I've learned a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. But this bunch is all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I better get going. I didn't see nothing, you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Did I get any new bait?
Luca gentle good first.
Nothing. Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, where we are. I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace. Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket. A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. "Wait? For what?" Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, buckaroo. Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
You're in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
You had done that before you napped.
Chapter 5. Dangers Big and Small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Oh man. That right there! Bro! Jeez, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
No, I'll clobber you with a baseball bat! Whoa, whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo! Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Look like we're messing around. It's me! If it really is you, prove it. Flamin' chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo, only bigger, older,
He got oozed.
changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Don't know, they threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big, look!
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too? Dang, Paul just made me new shoes. Hey, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rolo, what did he do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kinda tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa. You smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. Not even a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. You need to finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger.
Rolo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rolo dove behind Luca.
Ah! Take cover! Did I come out at a bad time? Nice beanie. Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend. That sounds weird out of context. Ah, no, this is my buddy Rolo. This is your missing friend. One the same? He seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. The heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How'd you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. I can hear your racket from a mile away. See, look at this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Becky says something bizarre happened? Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Bad. Okay. Just need to play it cool. And hope no one notices. Who's this what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kinda felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one that said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nelly had to go into work. Tonight, her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck! He is! Him and his weird cult of personality. You're not going to ruin this job for Nelly. It means too much to her. Well, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. People are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that where you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nelly come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But it doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. Sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. And don't worry about it. I actually kinda like this look. Rick, can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. I had to try to dial in to something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. So nice to hear from you. Let's get the pleasantries. What's your report on our new complete researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Moodwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had a chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends? Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once he finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay, just for a bit. Oh. It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly. Not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they're talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone. Capital murder.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. As far as we know, Karis the top banana perennial harvest. You sounded scared of this founder guy. So we haven't even topper banana on the field. What the hell's my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue to work as someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got descended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of here before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were gonna hold her until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help.
You have blueprints?
Well, it's really just a welcome mat for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout.
Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. Even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
Think we're heisting? This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6: The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fist, this whole thing could go bust.
Me, Cordial is my middle name.
Uh-huh. And how do you can explain your new
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance?
She'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you sure Lona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Piggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Oh, Godspeed. Yep. No time for chilling, we gotta go.
Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? Hey, Jeff.
What can I do you for?
Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest.
It's a strong word.
Oh, sorry, I mean...
I didn't say it was the wrong word.
Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright.
Great. So you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance.
But
Give me one good reason I should risk my hiding in the bed in you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Junk? Junk! Yeah, whatever. Sonny, I got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. What are my options?
Luca wasn't ready. He shouted out again.
We'll fight? You can fight him? I've done enough fighting for one. I have time and more than my share lose. I'm just gonna hang up the gloves. We're gonna get into some shit? Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't open. Ain't that some shit?
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you never hear him say I hit nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. That's the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour grapes. Remember it? Put on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Doing my first thing in the morning. Here we go. Hey Tish, look who it is! Look like you're here to try to tickle us to death again. Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kind of strange. Strange, you know.
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break stuff? Break our hostilities, at least for now. We don't like breaking things. Even if the truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there is a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can seek into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you, Tish, could come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. I wonder. Oh, Tish, you do talk.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end." And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Is he just wearing a fake mustache? Just take it home, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
And that's because this goes directly to the founder. Yes, that to be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything enough. Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, oh, it's your funeral. I'm sorry? What did you say your name was again? I'm...
Rollo panicked.
Harvest awaits! Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir? Harvest awaits! May you light the candle, Tish? Yep. Stuck on this burrito, ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
Hey. I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure. When in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. Oh, you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Just kind of guzzle the water underneath there. Oh, in nowhere. What's going on here? Is this some sort of mind game? Are we in a maze? This whole place just feels fake. But of all things, fake plant. Solomon!
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. You okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay.
Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to Deep Engineering. Thank heavens you found me. You've got to get out of here. You can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be under some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Let's walk by with your giant shovel. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Well, I'm in. I suspected there's a control panel. Good timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked number 24601. Need you get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. And I'll leave my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? What's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before? It's when he has someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder use such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What's that slippery loud even doing down there? We have a friend whose mom's in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked number 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Yep, we got company. Luca, let's go faster. One sec, I can't think of all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go. Percy's fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. Oh man. No water cups. Rolo! Oh, are you okay? Rolo, come in!
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? You okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? I'll just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I am having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Hello, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Honey, what did you do with your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used a young Chem slap kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. Lee, who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with tempest liquid exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me I was only being tested on plants. Oh, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. What the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They named it Tempest Liquimin. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest Liquimin into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Plants would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Radio harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest Liquimin is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempest Liquimin to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed! Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result for today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contain obvious errors, Mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and
now I get to replace my entire wardrobe.
I really am truly sorry.
This goes for all hand-me-downs anyway.
It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I considered that possibility. I sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Dr. Prescott is dead. They had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
That's why we gotta get you out of here.
I just...
Like, now.
Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it.
Luca, we got Dr. Moodville. Heading your way now.
Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. Then what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some info. More info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Well, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
Should just bother you right now.
What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're not bothered at all.
He's gonna backstab you,
Luca
Luca.
tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this will see the good stuff. We're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
So warm. He must have been in here recently. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card locks. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Huh? Oh, nothing.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it.
Locked.
That was close. Weird enough, Nellie's office was swarming with clipboards.
You barely got away. Did he follow you?
Hello? Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Definitely not pizza. What now?
Don't look at me, I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. Please have a few quick questions.
Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course.
Everyone else huddle up, he's gonna open the door. Oops.
I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Us now, child. The adults are speaking.
Dr. Moodville, a brief reintroduction is in order. We'd never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. For no harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes, now you've got it. You discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Moodville. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. But she did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Oh, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. He just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him!
Luca! Over here! Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan.
I'll smash it, I swear.
Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky nothing happens, then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl.
Beck, don't do it!
We can't trust that jerk.
I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Get out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn.
I don't understand. How's this all because of me?
I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory and intent to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep us outside the door. Oh, crap. Can one of you help me get these doors open? I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. Also, she's right there. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Frollo. You just need some time. Frollo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... we're so close. I got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter, with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents. Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus Lucumin.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull. Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We're here to save Nellie.
We're here to save Rolo.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine.
Oh no, what did they?
Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can sense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him!
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. You lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
With a mischievous look, Jack elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
What are we gonna do with all this junk?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look in his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash.
How did ashes get into the vial?
It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways.
Well, like I said, bad habits are like 50-yard field goals.
Huh?
Hard to kick.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Holy shit, we killed him. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Just get some completion. Alice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Alice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. He had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his crow juice could use a little hair of the dog.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Okay, that's not a real ending. That's what I call 80 proof whiskey.
Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but Who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
We could all use a little change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? You're unlucky penny! Yeah, I popped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Holy crap, he's a baby? Oh my god, it did the opposite. Yeah, but he's still sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I don't know about that. Look at that face. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you. This baby getting us a side eye, he knows.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we? We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young shop. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave. Now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable.
Did Rollo get back to normal?
The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day in Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be here in a minute. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish drawing. It's funny. I started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. I guess if Mom's not back to normal, Rollo isn't either. I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least you got some help with that. How's the internship at Noe and Lona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into that school of agriculture up at the state.
Also, Nellie said she'd write me a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Oh, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head. I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going?
Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Alona and Nellie for lending me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy.
Yes, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with an knack for art can help paint the new offices.
You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling.
I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of.
Happy for you, Gus. Good for you. How's napping this morning?
The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day.
Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep. You have to clear all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually a nice idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things.
Amen to that.
Little higher,
Yep.
little lower,
Yep.
little higher.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Look, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine, Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Oh, me? Just you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yep.
They'll be fine, right? They'll be fine. If you really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. You really are just stuck like that, huh, Rolo? You're a big guy. Still going to middle school. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper, doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I.
so we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, tended to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah? Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Moodville, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Oh, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. Can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. I think he's definitely a little baby genius in there. No normal baby has a face like that. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Sarah, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. Too late. You know, I'm just a person that cares. No, my hipster image. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of the Iceman Covenant at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Get wrecked, Kerr. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? No, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a report in Capital City. And he offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time and check in. To see what sort of new trouble you've got yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. You both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me. Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. Now I got you and your mom to thank. Why is that?
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. Yeah, I get you a little waiter. Wow, back for seconds? That's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. There's no purpose. Other than be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Who are you, small-suited boy? Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses.
Build character.
Yeah, it builds something alright. Is Melon still here?
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
Nothing, just saying hello.
Oh, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new Crave Jam?
Already?
It's funny. I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam.
Should I tell Roxy now? You got time. Yeah, she's gone.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring, a sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Hungry. Hey, Mr. Nuncrate. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with?
Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncrete shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now.
What's up, people?
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kinda got a reputation to uphold. Well, something to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What'd I give to start over fresh? To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they're studying new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Did you know? Did you know?
Can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the town's probably starting to turn a new leaf.
Town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. You're gonna be cool. Also, spoilers, man. Come on. This means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, little bunny children. With your weird anime eyes.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For a ride of your life. Who's next?
Me.
See, we got another rabbit character with kind of normal eyes for this art style. Anyway.
Guess what? Yesterday, I saw Dynastis Tedious.
And, it's good?
It's great! I hadn't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pine is gonna become the third capital of the county.
What happened for you? There's trees new.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box.
You officially moved in after a whole year.
It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. But I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I don't think I manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh, are we gonna plant a tree by Dad's grave? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. You didn't have to do that. And it wasn't just them. It's about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect.
You know, where is Rollo's house anyway?
Just gonna take one last check.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights. Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Okay, now we're going. Alright, you got it. That's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. Good little tree. Best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks. For everything. Shucks. I did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Bones, he says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Oh, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank and Tom. Oh god. It won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree. I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Moodwell says that over the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night.
There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. That's a lovely story. Looking at the achievement list though, there's still some things I haven't managed to do yet. But we're done. I'm just gonna let these credits roll. You know, actually, I thought there was gonna be like some kind of twist that the narrator was like someone in the story. Maybe mom, or maybe it's Nat. Although Nat seemed more detached from everything. So I guess we've really done everything here. Thank you to everyone who came along on this little ride with me. We'll see what we'll get into next time. Catch you then.